Hi everyone, welcome back to my lab. If you're new, my name is Yori, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. I'm so happy that you joined me again. Today I have a tutorial on this look right here. It's sort of a cat eye look with a new inner corner, but a little bit more subtle than, if you really make a defined inner corner. I used some of my new items from my Tarte haul. I was just trying to see how they work. And also some of my Makeup Forever Artist shadows. So if you're interested in seeing how I came up with this look, then just keep on watching. Alright, I'm going to start the way that I usually do by color correcting underneath my eyes so that I don't have to use too many layers of concealer and foundation. I'm using the Becca Backlight Targeted Color Corrector, and now I'm going in with Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. To blend this out, I'm using the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. For my concealer, I'm using my favorite, the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I really like it. I like the color match as well, and I like how much coverage it gives. I'm applying it in a triangle shape underneath my eyes and adding it to all of the usual highlight points on the face. I'm going to set underneath my eyes and all of the places I applied concealer using the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Translucent Powder, and then I'm going to set all over my face with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Powder. I'm trying out the Balm Highlight and Contour palette today, so I'm going to do all of my contour with this palette as well as my highlight. So I'm going in with the contour shade, and I'm trying to carve out my cheekbones using my NARS Ita brush. I'm also going to apply a little bit along my jawline and also my nose contour. When you're contouring your nose, make sure to go all the way up to your eyebrow because there is a natural shadow there that you want to extend and emphasize, and then make sure that it's really, really well blended. For my bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and use the bronzer in the palette. It was a little bit warm, I would say, and then also because the pans are a little bit linear, it was a little bit difficult to use a larger brush. I'm using a dual fiber brush and applying that sort of banana highlighty shade underneath my eyes to brighten up a little bit, and then I'm using the matte highlight to clean up my contours. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend that all out so that it isn't as harsh. And I'm going to go ahead and use the blush from the palette, and I am applying that more to the back side of my cheekbones right over the bronzer and blending it all together. I'm going to quickly do my brows. For my brows, I'm using the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Pencil. I really like this one. I've gone into detail about my brows in other videos, so I'm just going to zoom past this step. I do set my brows with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Alright, I'm going to prime my eyes using the Urban Decay Shadow Primer Potion. This is the original one. I'm going to go ahead and blend that all over my eyelid. I'm going to set the eyeshadow base using a light shade from the Swamp Queen palette. And now I'm going in with a slightly warmer transition shade, and I'm applying that all over the crease with a fluffy blending brush. For today's eye look, I actually want to highlight the eyeliner, so I'm not doing anything very dramatic with eyeshadow. Using a slightly more tapered blending brush, I'm going to define the crease a little bit using a slightly darker shade from the palette. There is a lot of back and forth with the blending process. If I notice that a little bit of the color has faded away, I will add a little bit more of that transition shade and work it into my brow bone highlight. I'm deepening up the outer V and also working that a little bit more into the crease. Using the brush from the palette, I'm going in with one of the shimmer shades. I believe that one is called Sassy Bun, but I will show it on the screen. It's a very beautiful gold shimmer shade. For my eyeliner, I'm actually going to work with gel liner first. I'm using the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner, and the reason for this is because I want to create a new inner corner, and it is a lot easier for me to control gel liner than it is to control liquid liner. So I'll go in with gel liner first, and then I'll darken up any areas that need it with a liquid liner afterwards. My eyes get really watery, and so I find that this is the easiest way for me to create a new inner corner. Using a liner brush, I am extending the cream eyeliner a little bit further in from my eye, angled inwards. Also using that liner, I'm going to begin to work it into my lower waterline. So that was a glimpse of what it looks like for the time being. I completed the other eye off camera, and here I am shading in the areas that need it with the tattoo liner from Kat Von D. I'm going to work on the lower lash line, basically mirroring the same process that I used on the crease area. I'm using all of the same colors with the exception of the shimmer shade. There you can see, just from blending out, my eyes are already watering. I'm brushing out any fallout that I may have had. There was minimal fallout, but just in case, I wanted to brush that away. So I used the fan brush to do that. Right now I'm setting my face with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to go ahead and use the highlight from the palette. I'm applying that to the high points of my cheekbones in a C shape around my eyes and on my Cupid's bow. The highlight shade from the palette is quite nice. I'm also using that on my inner corner using an e.l.f. Blending brush. Okay, so here's what it looks like so far. For my lips, I'm using a Tarte Chubby Stick and also a gloss in the shade Park Avenue Princess. I'll leave all the products linked down below. I'm going to finish off the look with false lashes, so I'm going to curl my lashes up. Apply a little bit of the Tarte Lash Primer followed by the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara on the upper and lower lash lines. And for false lashes today, I'm going to be using the House of Lashes by Sephora lashes, and I will link those in the description box below. Alright, so that's it for this look. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't ever be afraid to experiment with makeup because you can always wash it off at the end of the day or immediately if necessary. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy the video. I would really, really appreciate it. See you next time. Bye!